Good morning, everybody. Come along for the ride. Let's see what we can get done today. It is going to be another beautiful motorcycle riding day. Too bad I've got a farm. Yesterday was a very good productive day. I got all the cover crop planted yesterday morning. We got a lot of acres pounded out yesterday. We worked till, I think I got home around 11. And now we're up and ready to roll this morning. I did notice last night when we were shutting down, I've got a couple knife sections that need to be replaced on the combine. And probably a guard. If I remember right, I think there's a guard, but I'm not positive. But other than that, we just got to replace those couple little things and we should be able to fire things up and roll today. Got a couple of them to replace. Realistically, these knives are actually getting dull. We need to replace them all, but we're so close to being done. I'm gonna kind of watch and see how it's cutting today and kind of make that determination from there. But we'll see. First things first, these got to get fixed now. There you go. Quick and painless. Everything gets fixed really easy. I still have 2 more knives here to fix and 1 guard. No, 1 knife, 1 guard. My bad. So I will knock those out real quick, and then we'll get to, we got to grease the head. The head needs to be greased every 10 hours. So let me get these knocked out real quick, then we'll grease the head. I've had people that have small little hobby farms, and they do hay and everything, and they use a sickle bar mower to mow their hay. And I've had people say, you know, hey, my sickle bar mower just doesn't cut like it should. What's wrong? I'm going to show you this. This is a sickle bar mower, and a sickle bar head is same concept. Very same concept. And well, I'm going to explain it to you here real quick. These here are the guards. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, I got a display set up for you. When you're dealing with sickle bar mowers and things like this, think of it as a pair of scissors. Like this. This is a 30-foot wide pair of scissors. Essentially, that's what it is. If both sides of those scissors are sharp, you're going to get a good clean cut. If one side's dull or they're both sides dull, it kind of just tears. So, prime example, this knife here, as you can see, it's rounded right there and it's kind of dull. Same thing with this guard. This guard is rounded and kind of dull. And see, this is a brand new guard. See how sharp that is? And when you have a knife section, well, this is brand new. It goes in here and it goes back and forth like this. So if this is sharp and this is sharp, you're going to get a really good clean cut. You see what I'm saying? If they're both dull, you're not going to get a clean cut. So looking at this head for next year, I need to change every single knife and almost every guard. Because of the guards are, see that rounded off edge? That's not a good guard. This one's broke anyway, so I'm going to be changing this now. But see how they're rounded off? You need nice, sharp, crisp guards, and you need nice, sharp, crisp knives. You'll have an awesome cut. These are going to be fine for now. If I had the whole farm to do over again, I'd be changing all these. But because we're so far along, I'm just going to back my speed off just a touch, so I get a good clean cut for now, until it gets to the point where, like, you're leaving a row, you start leaving a few plants here and there in the field, then you know you have an issue with your knife sections or your guards, and you got to get out and look and see what's going on. I just found another issue I need to address for next year. This stainless steel here that goes the whole length of the head, this stainless steel table is designed to flex here. So as you're going across the field and you get a little uneven, or you come to a rock or something, it flexes and goes over the rock. It's designed to do that. This head has gotten enough acres on it that I've noticed, see those spots? They're little areas that are wearing thin on the stainless steel table. That's only this sheet. And I think it's the only because this sheet is because I've replaced a lot of these sheets, and there's a couple of them that are still original to the head, and I believe this one is still original to the head. So that is a sheet that will need to be replaced before next year. This head needs a lot of work done to it. I think we'll probably rebuild it over the summer just so it's up and going. It has reached that age where we probably should trade it in and buy a new one, but these heads aren't the cheapest thing in the world. So we'll make that determination probably this winter, I guess. Oil's good. That's a plus. Well, let's see where these beans are at. No, I'm not drunk. Last night we were cutting a field over there. You know it's over there because I'm pointing that way. It was a very weedy field, so there was a lot of trash and garbage and everything going into the tank. And we only got 2 loads out of there, 2 combine loads. And to fill a truck, we need 3 combine loads. So what I'm doing now is I'm kind of going around and selective cutting this next field because there's a few weedy patches. So I'm trying to get all the weedy patches put in the same truck. That way we get docked hard on one truck and not docked hard on a couple different trucks. So if we can put all the trashier beans, so to speak, in one field, then we're just docked hard on one truck and the rest of them are fine. And by what I mean by docked is when you have a lot of FM, which stands for foreign material, in your crop or in your beans, such as pods and stems, weed seeds, things like that, they actually dock you the money they're going to pay you for that truck so they can clean it up. If they actually clean it up, I don't know. I think they just mix it in with some clean beans and get an overall average, to be honest with you. But that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. As you can see the patches right there. I'm trying to get those patches cleaned up so we can put them all in one truck, get docked hard for one truck, and then put clean beans from here on out. The field we have across the road, that one has got a fair amount of weeds in it. I don't know what happened. The spray just didn't take hold. We either sprayed it too late, too early. You know, it's a combination of a bunch of different things, I'm sure. And the lack of rain to keep so the beans didn't grow. So the weeds grew faster than the beans did. Regardless, that's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm kind of just driving around in the field and selectively cutting the weeds out of them so we can have good beans for another truck. So yeah, that's kind of like the that's it in a nutshell, I guess is the best way to describe it. We've gotten 2 trucks loaded already today. I'm working on filling the 3rd truck, and with any luck we'll be able to get that hauled in as well before the elevator closes. I've got, as soon as I'm done with this field, I have this 45 acre chunk done, and then I need to drop the head and drop the bin and move across the street, and that's another 40 acre chunk over there. If we can get that knocked out today, then we're down to about 160 acres left, roughly. I'd like to get it all done by Tuesday or Wednesday, because then we've got it's a lot of little moving around acres after this. That would be good. My ultimate goal is to have cutting done by Halloween. We have never had cutting done by Halloween before, so that would be a first for us. And we already are in a first because we've never had this many acres cut this early in the harvest season. So knock on wood, everything's so far running smoothly. Hopefully we can get this knocked out, get this last push in and be done before some more bad weather moves in. That's the ultimate goal. But things happen, so we're going to just take it one step at a time and get as much done as we can as fast as we can. This field is officially done. So now I've got to orchestrate the big move across the street. The problem is I have to drop the head, I have to drop the hopper because there's a bunch of trees on the road that's got low branches, and it's worth taking the extra 5 minutes to drop the hopper than spend 5 hours putting a new hopper on. Okay, this is something new. I seem to have lost all my automatic height and tilt and everything for the head. So, yeah. Running manual. The 2 or 3 of you that actually do watch my videos, you would probably know that I've been having an issue with the head on the automatic tilt side to side. I've been running that manually right on along through harvest because we've replaced sensors and it's still just not working. So something's going on with it. We just haven't called Deere out yet to look at it. But now when I moved into this field from the other field, before I could hit like my number 2 button and the head would drop down to a set height that I programmed in there. That all worked fine. The automatic up and down still worked great. It was just tilt side to side I was working with, manually doing. Now I plugged this in from moving. You know, I moved and plugged it all in like you're supposed to, and fired the machine up. I hit number 2 and the head raised way up. It's like, wait a minute, number 2 makes the head go down. So I don't know if I've just got some bad sensors, or the communication between the head and the combine's not working, or possibly this handle is going bad. I don't know, but now I can manually raise the head up and down, and I just have to really pay attention of how low it goes, because you don't want it cramming so far down that it's plowing dirt. And that's the issue that you'll have with these, is if you lower them down too much and put too much down pressure, you'll just plow dirt and push dirt into the head, and then the head gets in the tank, and it's just a big pain in the butt. So that's the whole point of having the automatic float. That's the whole point of having this fancy crap, is so you're not, it eliminates operator error is what it does. So that's what I'm dealing with. But it's like, you know, it's Sunday. I gotta wait till Monday to call them anyway. The weather's nice. I'm gonna manually work the head to try and get these trucks filled. Garbage. I know you guys can't see me right now, but right now I am I'm playing Russian roulette farmer style. See that blinking light there of low fuel? I've got 5 more acres in this field to do, so I'm hoping I got enough fuel to finish it off. We'll see.